Welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It is another beautiful day here in western Pennsylvania. Just about perfect for a fall day. I need to make a firewood delivery here in just a little bit. This is a full cord of oak, cherry, and maple. And I also did something that is a major improvement compared to what I normally do. I'm headed to West Virginia tomorrow, down to the cabin. Tri-State Gazebo will be delivering the shower house probably tomorrow afternoon, and I have some work to do before they get there. But normally when I go down there and I need to take a bunch of stuff with me, I find myself rushing around at the end of the day before dark getting ready. So today I made a big improvement. I got everything loaded up, chained down, checked out, got a few more things to put in the truck, and I'll be all set. I'm glad I got that all taken care of, especially considering the time change. It's going to get dark probably at what, 5:15 or 5:30 at the latest. That is a rough time of year, and Hunter does not adjust well to that. Let me just say that. Even with it getting dark earlier, he's been going to bed like at 7 o'clock and getting up at 3:30 or 4 in the morning. Normally I get up around 4:30. That's when I edit my videos, and like this morning he was wide awake, and I don't know what's going to happen now that we turn the clocks. All right, just got on the road. We're going to make our firewood delivery. This is the third cord of wood that I took to this customer this year. He wanted 2, and then he got to thinking he wanted to make sure he had plenty, so this is the third and final one for this year. He's another new customer that I got this year. I think I've got 5 or 6 new ones this year compared to last. And like I mentioned before, that's without any advertising at all. But we have a very good start on things for next year. So definitely want to ramp it up some. Delivered. It's a little tricky getting in this driveway. You got like 2 90-degree turns. I had to do one backup up here, but no problem getting in and out. Nice place here. This is Roy's place. He watches our channel. I don't know if you saw in the front yard, he's got a bunch of white oak rounds from some trees that had died that were taken down. So he probably won't need as much wood next year. That white oak just takes forever to dry. He's gonna start splitting it now, but white oak takes a while. Well, just got back to the house, dropped off the dump trailer down here at the wood yard. Slight change of plans. I'm gonna head down to my mom's. I gotta take care of a few things for her down there, and then we have some family coming over, so I will report back tomorrow morning on the way to the cabin. So good morning. It is 5:10 in the morning and I'm headed to West Virginia. I didn't have to leave this early, but the time change kind of has me all jacked up. I usually get up about 4 or 4:30, but this morning, wide awake at 3, so I figured might as well hit the road. They're not bringing the shower house until after lunch sometime, maybe like 2 o'clock, so I'll have plenty of time to get ready. Plus, leaving this early, I won't hit any traffic around Pittsburgh. After that, it's pretty much smooth sailing. So I'll report back from the cabin here in a couple, 3 hours. All right, I just stopped at Sheetz here to fill up. We'll do a little mileage check. I'm loaded up pretty good with the LX plate compactor, got some fuel jugs in the back. I think when it's all said and done, we'll end up around 11.8. That's my guess, down and back. All right, we're getting close to the cabin. Later on today, if I have some time, we're gonna hike over here to these white pines. We have frontage on this road and the other road. And I don't get down in here too much, but I'd kind of like to make some plans to just a simple little trail from the cabin all the way over here and down into these white pines. Maybe just a loop or something. I was in there last deer season. It's really cool looking in there. And pretty thick though. It's pretty tight. I've got several trail cameras set up on the property, some right near the cabin. But about a half hour ago, I got a notification there's a couple right by the cabin. But the deer and the turkeys seem to really like it. I think they want to move in or something. I don't know. All right, made it to the cabin. One of the nicest things about coming down here is the drive down. I'll tell you why. It makes you appreciate even more how quiet and relaxing it is here. You know, the ride down isn't real stressful, but just being on the road and then you get here, it's like total silence. If you've been watching our channel for a while, you know I kind of like to do things and we're always doing something. But I'll be honest, when I come down here, I don't even want to start a machine. It's just so quiet. I hate breaking that silence. I don't know why, but once we get everything done, then we can come down here and just relax. So I'll show you what we have to take care of here today. There's deer walking out there. I can see them from here. I think it's a doe, but boy, it's a big deer. But anyway, what we have to do today, this is how easily you can get distracted here. That might be a small buck. It's out there about 75 yards, something like that. But what we have to do here today, we've got a shower house. It's 10 by 12, and it's going to be arriving probably about 2 o'clock, I'm guessing. So what I need to do is build this up with stone all around this pad we have poured, get everything compacted so he can go right onto it. I think he's going to be using one of those little mules to move it into place. But first thing I need to do is get rid of all these pine needles. That seems to be the first thing I do every time I come down here, especially this time of year. There's another deer up there. These things are everywhere. Yeah, every time I come down, I bring a leaf blower with me. And it's worse in the fall because the white pine, they drop their needles this time of year and they're everywhere. I had this all cleaned up 2 weeks ago. That was the last time I was here. And as you can see, quite a few have accumulated since then. I was debating putting gutters on this, but I definitely don't think I'm going to do that. Even with that leaf guard that you can put on there, I think the pine needles would just be a disaster. I don't mind them. I mean, it takes 5-10 minutes to clean everything up, but it's just something you have to deal with. But anyway, I'm going to warm up the tractor, fire up the backpack blower, start making some noise, unfortunately, but we got to do what we got to do. if you can see, but there's about a 3 or 4 inch drop off from the concrete to the stone, and it's actually real low right in here. So what I'm going to do, I got to strip a couple of these forms off that side, bring that stone up, and then I need to take these pipe off. They're just stubs. Plumber Jim says I can just tap them with a hammer and they'll come out. We'll see. There's one. Now this may be a real bugger right here. This may be staying in here. Actually, the box is going to stay in there. I don't think Plumber Jim will yell at me for that. If I remember correctly, yeah. I think we left it in the building when we did that drain. That is for the shower, by the way. Vent. Toilet is right under here. There's duct tape over top of it. Sink. So with that being said, the only thing we're going to have to work around is the water line coming in, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah. The tricky part though is going to be getting the shower house exactly where it needs to be. I know Derek will put it wherever it's supposed to be. I'm just thinking out loud here. We're going to get it as close as we can, and if I have to, I can bump it a little bit with the tractor. Yeah. You know, put a couple 4x4s up against it. I'll be able to slide it a little here and there. Because the shower house has a floor in it. We're going to cut the floor out where those drains go. But it'll work out. Everything always does. But anyway, I'm going to move the truck and trailer out of the way. I'll take it down to the circle drive. I may even unhook from the trailer in case I want to run to town later or something, because I'm only going to have about another half hour, 45 minutes in getting this all ready to go. I do have some trail cameras that need some attention. I'll take care of that. I may even run over to Tri-State Gazebo. I'll call them before I do though. I'm not sure they'll have it loaded up, but if they don't, I may just run over there. We'll get some video of them loading it up, and then we'll meet back here and get it set into place. You know what? I'm gonna try something here. I was gonna back the trailer down to the road, get turned around, back up in here. But I'm gonna try to make this turn in this circle drive here. I don't think it will make it. This one tree here, I should have taken that tree out when I built this, but the thing was, back then I had an F-150 short bed and I could make this turn no trouble at all. But we're not gonna know unless we try, you know? It would be nice if I can. Once I get past that tree, I'll be all right if I can do that. It's just that truck and trailer is right at about 50 feet long the way it sits there. We'll see. So I'll be darned, I made it. A little bit of room to spare. Now what I did, I stayed way to the left side. I was about a ½ inch from that tree over there. So I had a nice approach. And I was looking in my mirror here. I mean, I was close. I was gonna make it until right here. I just clipped that tree where that sticks out a little bit. Next time, I won't have to take it as close because I had a little bit of room to spare. That's good to know. think we're ready for the shower house. I got a little bit more stone left and a little bit more to do, but I figure him bringing that truck and trailer in and that mule, things will get jacked up a little bit. And so once he leaves, I'll dress everything off. But anyway, let's head over to Tri-State Gazebo. I'm not sure what time they're gonna load up, but hopefully we'll get some of that on camera. Follow him over here and get the shower house in place. Here's a big old load of electricity. Crossing over the lake here. There's one boat out there that I see. Seemed like just a few days ago they were everywhere. They actually had snow down here last week, I think 4 or 5 inches. All right, pulling into Tri-State Gazebo. So here is the shower house. They actually just gave it a bath. That's kind of going above and beyond, but it was a little bit dirty down on the bottom. I don't know if you can see all the smoke, but the woods are on fire over that direction. They already called 911. That's right next door to Tri-State. So I think the fire department's gonna be here pretty quick. It's a nice one right there. I like that board and batten. So this side, where this big forklift is, this is the side that will connect to the cabin. We'll take that door out right there and have like a 4-foot hallway going into the shower house. But it's the same siding, same everything as the cabin. Little dormer up there, looks nice. I'm not sure what all's burning, but there's smoke down there by the fire truck and way up there. But Danny and his guys went over, try to help put it out. Yeah, that's a nice little setup here, 20 by 20. That comes in 2 pieces. And it's kind of like our cabin. The roof all folds down. It's got nice upstairs. Nice little porch for the roof. All right, shower house all loaded up. We're gonna hit the road. There's been a bunch of fire trucks down at the neighbors, but they got the fire out. That's good. That little mule is the slickest thing. Remote control, so he can walk all the way around it. See what's what. How about that approach on there, huh? Pretty nice.
Yeah, that's pretty slick right there.
Man, is he good. All right, we're getting very close here. Real close. This side right here needs to come in 1 inch. He's taking the mule around to the other side. Gonna give a little nudge. I could always move it with the tractor and, you know, a couple blocks. It's perfect. All right, shower house is in place. Another nice job, Derek.
Thanks.
This was a little easier than the cabin, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Just use the mule this time.
So if that thing would have been sitting the other direction, you probably would have just used the trailer, right?
Yeah, we'd have backed in and just slid out from under it.
Yeah.
But being sideways like that, it worked out pretty nice to just swing it in there.
Yeah, it worked that good. You guys do nice work, man. When you were coming down through, I was talking to Derek earlier, the wind coming off of that thing, you could see leaves 30 feet off the road blowing up in the air, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like pulling a big sail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For fuel mileage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. I really do. Looking forward. I'll get that thing closed up, hallway in there. We'll be good.
Be all set. Looks good.
All right, man. Well, thanks again.
Yeah.
All right, shower house is in place, and I believe it's in the right place. I think everything lined up pretty good, but I'll show you how this is all going to shake out here. There's going to be a hallway in between here and the shower house. That window is going to come out. In a minute, we'll go inside, and we should be able to look through the window, and it's going to kind of line up with this door. But I was thinking we're just going to do like a 4-foot hallway. It'll start on the other side of that window, come over here 4 feet. This door will come out, and we'll have to come over about a foot and have a nice wide hallway going into the shower house. I like that little dormer there, lets some light in. But right on the other side of this window here, there's going to be a wall, and we'll have the shower, toilet, sink. And what's nice is we've got plenty of room for storage up top here. You know, we can have a little roof over top of the bathroom. I'll have to figure that all out, but I got plenty of room up there to put something. Over here, we could even do a kitchen sink or whatever. Water line's going to come in right about there. It's right underneath the floor right there. More storage, some shelves, whatever. But yeah, this will work out good. We'll go inside the cabin and take a peek out this window and also go upstairs. I think we should be able to see right over top of it. The way I had it figured was this peak comes to right about the bottom of the window, but we'll have to see. Let's go inside. It's getting a little breezy here today. It's chilly. See, this window is lined up with that door out there. So the hallway will start right there and come over 4 feet right into the shower house. Let's go upstairs, see what it looks like from up here. Oh yeah, that's good. Doesn't block the view at all. Not that I was concerned about the view, but I was concerned about the deer hunting, if you know what I'm saying. Come out here in the little balcony. Oh yeah. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I am going to spend the next half hour or so taking care of that stone pile, do a few other things, and then hit the road. But I appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one. All right, just pulled into Sheets. I'm almost home. I'm going to fill up the truck, see what kind of mileage we got. It is showing 12.7 miles per gallon. We ran 324.9 miles today. All right, let's see where we're at here. 324.9 miles divided by 23.93. 13.57 miles per gallon. Pulling the deck over trailer and the tractor. Now I did run about 30 miles today without the trailer, but that's not too bad. 13.57 towing.